Who are the Dakota or Sioux people? At the time of the U.S.-Dakota War, the Dakota Nation was more generally known by the word Sioux. However, this is not a proper term. Sioux is a French corruption of the Anishinaabe word Nadawasu, which means snake or serpent. The term was popularized by whites and the United States government who did not understand its meaning. Some used it in the pejorative sense as a way of being intentionally disrespectful. The correct term for the entire tribe is Dakota, meaning friends or allies. As a tribe, the Dakota consists of 7 bands known as the 7 Council Fires. The bands are closely related in language, culture, and origin and still bound together in alliance for mutual protection. The 7 bands are named as follows: Tetons, Yanktons, Yanktonais, Sisseton, Wahpeton, Wapakute, and Wahpeton. While their languages are closely related, the Tetons speak Lakota and traditionally have lived furthest west, while the Yankton and Yanktonais speak Nakota and traditionally lived across the western plains. Within Minnesota at the time of the war, there were 4 Dakota bands. Together these 4 bands are called the Santee. Among the Santee there existed the upper bands of Sisseton and Wahpeton and the lower bands of Wapakute and Wahpeton. They have been called upper and lower because of their traditional locations along the upper and lower parts of the Minnesota River. During the war, many white writers and reporters categorized the Dakota as either hostile or friendly. These terms also come from a misunderstanding of the Dakota culture and people. The years preceding war were characterized by increased pressure on the Dakota to give up their traditional ways of living and to take up farming. This led to factionalism among the Dakota, which played an important role during the U.S.-Dakota War. Groups that incited hostilities were typically those that sought to protect the Dakota way of life that had been so threatened. Others followed the advice of missionaries and government officials to take up farming and Christianity and therefore no longer had a reason to protect a way of living they had already seen taken away.